Isn't Peabody such a great friend?
These guys really gave me a voice box, huh?
What the? Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are not doing exact coding video, but I will be walking through my Portal 3 game that I made last video. It won't just be a walkthrough, it'll be my thoughts that I did as a developer to make this game come out the way that it did. I'll be talking about my thought process, game design decisions, and even some puzzle aspects that I had to deal with. If you guys are worried that I haven't been making another game in the last like 5 months, it's probably been already since I uploaded a video. Don't worry, because I've been working really hard on a new game. But let's get right into the video because I'm pretty excited to tell you guys what my thought process was during all these different things. And right off the bat, the music in the game that you've probably heard, the way I made the music, I tried making it sound very similar to how Portal 2 and 1 made their music, which is very industrial sounding. That's why you hear like knocking in the background. And I tried making it feel very mysterious with like random little dots of random instruments in the background. But yeah, let's get into the game. Everybody quiet.
Hello. Hello there. How have you been holding up?
So okay, before we move on, I'm gonna be talking a lot, by the way. You guys are mad about that? Why'd you even click on this video if you want to hear a developer talk about a game? So I wanted this game to come right after Portal 2 in like timeline of the game. In Portal 2, they actually escape, but I need to figure out a way of actually dragging the player back into the facility where they can actually do like puzzles again, which is like the whole game of Portal 1 and 2. So I decided to create this character, which is supposed to be a dog. This is just an asset that I imported, but the materials were all messed up. I didn't even make the materials. I just put on random materials on this character and it kind of just worked.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a mute. I forgot. Anyways, I heard about you on the record. This person by the name of GLaDOS let you off. I heard that you don't really like her, so let me let you in on something. I found a way to destroy that whole entire facility. If you're interested, follow me. If not, it's okay, but there may be consequences. So, do you remember how to get up? Please get up and follow me. I'll tell you more on the walk.
When I was writing this dialogue, I was really wanting it to like make sense in the whole story. And people don't even know this, but this stuff loops.
Please follow me.
This is like something that I wanted to know. Okay, I'm gonna stand up. I wanted to learn how to like make dialogue loops, so because in like the Portal games, if you're not moving, Wheatley will constantly tell you to move. So I wanted to learn how to do something like that. Shoot, you can't jump here. Okay, something that I should have done was made a sensitivity slider. Everyone was complaining about that.
Apparently, GLaDOS has been testing more than just robots. She's been testing robot dogs.
This is the lowest sense you can have. That is kind of absurd. Anyway, so we're going through this forest.
So I've planted about 1 million bombs over this whole entire testing facility. And GLaDOS has no clue what I've been doing. But I have managed to escape. I've noticed the amount of robots she's been destroying, and I just didn't want to be in that place. So are you ready to destroy this place or what? Right this way.
Yeah, so that dialogue actually gets cut off if you move too quickly. But I'm kind of just powering through it. I think any other person would take it pretty slow. All of my projects are like learning experiences for me. I try to make each project have a number of things that would make me a better coder in general and a better developer, programmer, whatever you want to call this thing I'm doing. But yeah, let's continue.
You really believe me? Who would want to help some loser like you? I'm here to actually study more about you, so we don't have more runoffs like you.
There's actually camera shake when you go to the bottom of the hole, but I should have made it more
to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center.
pronounced.
We have tried fixing up and patching any damages that may have occurred from past test participants. Any further problems are beyond our control, but because of new testing restrictions, testing can continue. These are pre-recorded messages created at the very beginning of all testing that will provide instructions and motivational support. The portal will open and unstable testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, these are the portals, you know. There's no animations in the character. Yeah, I got all my friends to basically talk in this game. And the audio effect that I made on both of them was I put random pitch effects on them. And it made it sound very robotic, which is kind of what I was going for. Because it's like a non-human type environment. But yeah, we got our first puzzle. This is like the same room, by the way. Same scenario as Portal 1 and 2. My whole idea for this was it's basically Portal 2's run down, but they tried fixing it up in between Portal 2 and 3. So it's more like clean, but there's still obviously some vegetation.
And button-based testing continue to be an important measurement for neuroscience.
And I made up all the lines basically. Actually, it's very inspired by Portal, obviously, I should say that.
You have just passed through an aperture science material emancipation grill, which removes all signs of portals in the test chamber, and anything that it touches gets instantly disintegrated.
But the lines, I like added twists to them, and I think it came out pretty good. Oh yeah, and all the sound effects I completely made myself.
Test. Finally got this microphone to work. Hello, this is Minecraft, the robot dog that you saw earlier. You've already done these test chambers before, but let's brush you up on some of them to see if you're breathing at all.
Weeds and vines have cluttered this place completely, but ever since Minecraft came around, we've removed most of the foliage in a matter of days. Many test chambers have been completely destroyed and unrecoverable. If the cameras pick up sad emotions coming from the test subject from the new news they have learned, we will immediately remove them from the facility.
So, something about this, which is kind of funny actually, this is like a cracked glass or fractured glass effect, is you can actually like see a number on it because this was a texture of like a flower, I think, or like grass, and I just put it on here and it looked like cracked glass. This is also the same puzzle as Portal 2. I wanted to change it, but I just never got around to actually changing it because in Portal 1 to 2 they changed it, and I wanted to change it 2 to 3. And these robot parts are pretty cool. In the code, I have a commented out section to add a sound effect for them, but I just kind of forgot and I got too lazy to actually do it. The cube picking up stuff was kind of finicky. It's really complicated, but I didn't really know how to mimic it, so I just put a rigid body on the cube and called it a day.
Okay, that one took you a little bit longer than last time, but there are still a couple more test chambers that you have done before, so hopefully you do better on those. Oh, you found the portal gun already. Be careful with it. Don't split your body in half. I'm only joking. Good luck.
Like, I'm curious if anyone knows how to put like a pitch black effect at the bottom of this hole to make it seem further than it actually is. Oh yeah, the robot parts. This robot part is the only one that
It seems that you are trapped.
that doesn't break as soon as you collide with it. Most of the conclusions are that I'm too lazy to actually like fix the problem, but it's basically because it has to hold the audio and it has to wait a few seconds for this door to open. But yeah, oh yeah, this is also, I should probably say, it's a recreation of same level. But you know, this whole reconstruction or fixing up the bad issues, because in the second game you fall down this hole. So I thought maybe some construction team came in, some robots came in and fixed it up.
There seems to be a slight change in how your brain works when prompted with these puzzles. But now let me take you to some of the test chambers that I have created.
Like, honestly, that door opening sound effect, I like made that from scratch basically by listening to the Portal 2 sound effect and trying to mimic it as best I could with using just random real world objects. Got a third robot part. You can actually grab the cube through it, but you know, none of my friends figured that out for some reason. But the robot parts will come in handy later. Honestly, something about this, when I was showing my friends like the game, they had a lot of trouble getting the cube. I don't know, like, because they weren't really standing too close to the edge. I should have made it a lot easier, but I didn't really know how to. And this is the thing about cubes, they just fling out because they have this crazy amount of velocity. I should have set the velocity to 0 first before I let go of the cube to make it actually work. That would actually fix it.
Ah yes, lasers. You remember these things?
So now we're on to lasers. Lasers were something that I actually wanted to improve on, but seemed to actually go backwards on because this was like the hardest part. This took the most time trying to figure out how lasers would work. And for some reason, I made a puzzle that breaks the lasers the most because of the cube reflections. I should just made it so you can place a laser on this wall and it'd be all good because it's a straight line, not a diagonal laser. Because the approach that I did for the lasers is that every portal has its own laser. Like, has its own laser that would extrude once it collides with this portal. But the problem is that when this is at a diagonal, and it would just make it straight from where the cube is, basically. So it would come out here and continue going straight. So I had that problem for a while and I was too lazy to fix it. And I also wanted the lasers to like slowly come out.
Think about escaping or anything. Or even worse, trying to kill the facility owner again.
The thing with me is I don't really have a great reason for everything I do. It just seems reasonable to me. So when I was watching these GDC talks about how Portal is created, how they pace the player from learning new items, they would make you learn one item, then they test you on the item, and then they do like a final challenge for it.
Have you really thought I haven't noticed you picking up those robot parts? Well, actually, you've been doing my dirty work, so I appreciate that.
So
anyway,
I made the
this is the robot constructor room.
So I made it so basically you had to get all the robot parts to continue, because I put them in like the easiest spots ever that you basically had to run into it if you wanted to complete the level. But yeah, now we are going into the main menu, but modified version.
Glass panel in front of you, so you don't get injured by the heavy machinery that will begin to operate. So, anytime now, we will create this thing. Ah, yes, finally, we have begun the process. Yep, move something over here. Anytime now, we'll be done. And voila! Meet your new friend.
These guys really gave me a voice box, huh? Sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm Peabody. Nice to meet you. Not much of a talker, I see, huh? That's okay. Thanks for rebuilding me.
Person who actually voice acted Peabody did pretty well. He's one of my friends as well.
Yeah, I'm back. I can help on the puzzles if you want. Don't have a portal gun like you, but I can still be helpful.
And it's like a prize for getting all the robot parts, even though you had to get them. And you know, the cool animations, pretty cool if you ask me. He's not even a mechanic, he's just the puzzle. You have to click this. He's more of a story involved part. This was probably the worst like mini puzzle I could have created. I should have done something where like you can unclick this, but you can literally solve this puzzle in so many ways, it's not even funny. You can literally just jump in here and make it up here, which isn't the intended version. Oh yeah, also you can also see that when you place a portal, it like scales it, and it's pretty cool. And you can also see the particles, which are subtle, but they work. Put something up here, but for some reason you have to hold W when you do it, I forgot. Anyway, it works. It's not a really good puzzle to begin with. It's just a hit that I have to take.
Ah, another level completed. You're too good at this. Okay, punch in the coordinates to the next floor and enter. Wait, hold on. That's the floor to where I'm at. You're not allowed to come to my lair. How do I fix this? Please don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Welcome to my humble abode. Looks like any other test chamber, doesn't it? Well, if you take too long to complete this test chamber, you get dropped in the acid pit right underneath me. I even brought your friend Peabody to see you suffer through your pain.
Yay!
So this is the only character that has like really good animations. But yeah, we're on a timer. I don't really care about those. I'm like a professional in my own game. On all of like the level things, I had my channel at the bottom left. You know, make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are enjoying this video. I had dashes for what level we were on. If you had one dash, you had one level. So it's like kind of an Easter egg because there's 19 dashes. So that means the 19th level would have been this anyway. We got 97 seconds. So you can basically just put the cubes through the walls, and you know, because since the wall barrier isn't big enough and like the force trying to get to this position on my character, whatever, like where I'm looking at, is higher than the force trying to like push away from it. So that's why it's can just face through walls. We got 32 seconds. I gave the player enough time.
You actually completed this puzzle. Do not click that button. If you click that button, it will shut down the whole facility.
What I should have done here is dim the lights or something and shine a light on this button to make it easier where it goes, but I did not. And cutscene.
Facility transfer almost completed. Voice clearance required. Say yes to shut down the facility.
Go on then. Say it. Oh wait, I forgot. You can't.
Say yes.
That was close.
Hey, what are you doing, Peabody? I'm activating your self-destruct system in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, come here! Grab my voice box!
So this is the cool part where you grab his voice box to talk. So Shell actually gets to speak a word. The way I got this audio, I just got it from YouTube of a girl saying yes.
Yes!
Facility control successfully shut down.
No!
I think this is pretty cool, and like a flashback to when Wheatley takes over GLaDOS, she goes, no! And yeah, that's kind of it. Oh yeah, and that 3, 2, 1 countdown that you just saw right here was like basically supposed to be a joke that you're still about to explode, but then the credits play. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If this video was at all interesting, make sure to like it. And if you want to help me out, make sure to subscribe. You can always unsub later. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.